Good morning, welcome to Breakfast with Naga Munchetty and Charlie State.
Our headlines today after... Good morning, it's Thursday the 25th of March. Our top story is that the UK and European Union have taken a step towards resolving a dispute over access to COVID vaccines as EU leaders prepare to vote on controversial plans to restrict exports.
The two sides say they're working on a win-win solution. Thierry Breton. UK government.
Now, in a joint statement, the EU and UK said cooperation was key to overcoming the pandemic. International Trade Secretary Liz Truss said progress had been made.
Well, Agnes was talking about the roadmap. Technically, there's been no change from the UK government in terms of how they see the roadmap right now. All the dates that have been mentioned in the roadmap are the soonest dates. No sooner than is what's always applied to all those dates in relation to changes with restrictions and also in connection with possible changes to do with holidays.
20 minutes past 7 is the time. Let's talk to Carol, find out what's happening with the weather. Getting a bit chilly, Carol, but I think we were expecting this, weren't we?
That's right, mate. See you later on.
Pleasure. The £50 note has had a makeover and trust you to get your hands on it.
And now to get the news, travel and the weather where you are. Hello, this is Breakfast with Naga Munchetty and Charlie State.
Good morning to you. Time now 7:31. Now, this is an issue we have spoken a lot about on this programme. Here in the UK, suicide is the leading cause of death for men aged 50 and under.
Let's take a moment to have a look at some of the figures.
Good morning, Naga and Charlie.
I tell you, I know you've carried it, but it would have been just so lovely to see it, wouldn't it? But just tell us, what is it like being part of that? You know, carrying the torch, knowing you're about to represent your country and be part of something brilliant.
Pictures are pretty good, I'd say. I think they're pretty good.
Pretty
good. Steve joins us now from Grasmere in the Lake District. Now you're just showing off, Steve. That is just showing off.
Thank you. From the jewel in the crown of Grasmere.
No one can argue with that, can they? Headlines are coming up.
Good morning, welcome to Breakfast with Naga Munchetty and Charlie State.
Our headlines today. Good morning, it's Thursday the 25th of March. UK and EU leaders say that they're finding common ground when it comes to the dispute over COVID vaccines as the EU prepares to vote on controversial plans to restrict exports.
The two sides say they're working on a win-win solution after the EU blamed its slow rollout on the pharmaceutical firm AstraZeneca, not the UK government. Our correspondent John Donaldson has this.
A quick update on what's happening with... Is that rainbow real, Carol? Sure. Thank you. Pleasure. Time now, 14 minutes past 8.
Let's go to Nina now, who has a big note in